In the West, KFC is a familiar fast food name, but in China, it's a cultural phenomenon, boasting over 10,000 outlets and many tailored to local tastes. So the question arises by itself: how did this American brand become so deeply ingrained in Chinese society? Hi, I'm Mike Inishev, and today you will find out what McDonald's failed to do that KFC nailed perfectly. Why fried chicken, once beloved across China, suddenly became disgusting to millions of people, and how COVID-19 managed to save it. This video is Colonel Sanders' secret recipe for conquering China. From congee and soy milk to Pokemons and K-pop. Already intrigued? Then stick around. In 1987, while China was still tentatively opening its doors to the global market, a strange new smell began drifting through the streets near the Tiananmen Square in Beijing. It was the scent of deep-fried chicken, something most Chinese had never tasted, let alone imagined it. The arrival of Kentucky Fried Chicken wasn't just the launch of a fast food joint, it was the start of one of the most remarkable business transformations in modern history. Back then, China was a world apart from the capitalist West. Many people lived modestly, and eating out was a rare luxury. So when KFC opened its first store in Beijing, it caused a sensation. Crowds lined up for hours, wrapping around city blocks just to try crispy chicken served with mashed potatoes and coleslaw. That first store raked in millions in its debut year, instantly becoming a cultural phenomenon. But what happened next made KFC's story unique. While other brands pushed their global models, KFC chose a different approach, rebranding itself as a part of China's local culture. They supersized its Chinese restaurants about twice the size of those in the US, with spacious dining areas for families to gather, embracing China's communal dining culture. In the United States, by contrast, KFC outlets are designed primarily for takeout. Why? Well, I have already told about in this video. You can watch it to understand the difference between American and Chinese fast food. But let's continue. Instead of forcing Chinese consumers to adapt to the American taste, KFC adapted to China. It hired local managers, built local supply chains, and expanded its menu by 50%. Why? Because the menu variety in China boosted foot traffic and customer loyalty. KFC blended fried chicken with local favorites like congee, Sichuan wraps, and Beijing rolls, and even customized recipe regionally. When Shanghai customers found dishes too spicy and Sichuan too bland, KFC adapted, changing the recipes accordingly. During the 1990s and 2000s, KFC's strategic focus on smaller cities, often overlooked by competitors, fueled its rapid expansion, leading to over 4,000 restaurants by 2012. While McDonald's battled for first-tier cities, KFC built loyalty in places others couldn't even pronounce, and they won. But just when it seemed unstoppable, the empire began to crack. In 2012, KFC was rocked by a scandal. One of its suppliers was accused of pumping chickens with excessive antibiotics and growth hormones, leading to a significant sales drop of 29%. 2 years later, another supplier was exposed for selling expired meat. Can you imagine? Shanghai Yusi Food Company was just repackaging all beef and chicken, labeling it with new expiration dates. In a culture where food safety is taken very seriously, this news was devastating. Trust in the brand plummeted. Parents who once brought their children to KFC now crossed the street to avoid it. Sales tanked. For the first time in decades, the company seemed vulnerable. But instead of retreating, KFC pivoted. The company revamped its entire supply chain and launched a massive transparency campaign to rebuild the trust. At the same time, KFC decided to rejuvenate its brand by reinforcing on useful, experience-driven dining, creating modern, stylish restaurants that went beyond fast food. The stores incorporated themed dining experiences such as music or gaming, and introduced afternoon tea offerings. The company also deepened collaborations with entertainment brands, including K-pop campaigns and gaming franchises like Tencent's Arena Velo and Pokemon to boost customer engagement. And of course, KFC leaned into innovation, pioneering smart restaurants and cashless dining early. Its transformation was structural, cultural, and deeply thoughtful, digitizing the entire customer journey, from personalized promotions to seamless payments. Its digital tools targeted these key pain points. Before arriving, customers could locate nearby stores via maps, browse promotions, and place mobile orders to skip queues. Then, inside the restaurant, They could experience enhanced menu navigation, automated combo price calculations, and AI-driven personalized meal recommendations, simplified ordering. Then, speed and convenience were boosted by self-service kiosks, mobile mini apps, and seamless integration with WeChat Pay and Alipay. For takeout and delivery, the company deployed AI-powered logistics to assign orders to the nearest locations, achieving 95% on-time delivery. And their advanced technology was most welcome during the pandemic. Yeah, COVID-19. I know it feels like a lifetime ago, but it has to be mentioned. When the pandemic broke out in Wuhan in early 2020, KFC in China was immediately affected. Lockdowns, strict travel restrictions, and health concerns forced thousands of KFC outlets to shut their dining rooms or close altogether. For a brand that thrived on physical foot traffic and dine-in family meals, this was a huge blow. Sales plunged in the first quarter of 2020. Yum China, which operates KFC and other brands like Pizza Hut, reported that same-store sales in January and February dropped by over 40%. The Lunar New Year, usually a major profit season, was wiped out almost entirely. While others froze, KFC leveraged its digital lead, thanks to its long-standing partnerships with platforms like Alibaba, LMA, and WeChat mini programs. KFC reacted faster than anybody. It launched no-contact delivery options within days of the outbreak, then rolled out prepackaged family meals and quarantine combos for locked-down households. Some packages even included mask supplies or sterilized chopsticks. KFC also implemented strict safety measures like temperature checks, mandatory mask wearing, employee health tracking, and visible sanitation. Digital receipts even listed staff names and their temperatures. This strategy built trust, keeping customers safe while boosting KFC's responsible image. COVID accelerated KFC's tech dominance. AI-powered smart stores, facial recognition payment kiosks, and robotic delivery expanded their status. They also doubled down on digital loyalty. Since people weren't walking by stores, they had to be engaged by personalized coupons, gamification, and even live-stream sales events. By mid to late 2020, KFC had recovered faster than many expected. As China emerged from strict lockdowns, same-store sales gradually climbed back. Some locations saw a full return to pre-COVID levels by the end of 2020. So today, KFC has over 10,000 restaurants in China, more than in any other country, including the United States. It serves millions of customers daily and continues to adapt and innovate. What began as a symbol of Western modernity has become a part of the everyday life of China's middle class. Many Chinese no longer think of KFC as foreign. To them, it's just another beloved part of their local dining scene. The story of KFC in China is a masterclass in humanity, adaptation, and reinvention. It proves that to succeed in a different culture, you can't just bring your formula and expect it to work. You have to listen, learn, and evolve. And if you do it right, you might just go from being a guest in a new land to becoming part of its identity. Well, KFC seems to be thriving in China unlike Starbucks, if you know what I mean. But if you don't, just check out our video about Starbucks struggling in Chinese market. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe, and see you in the next one.